everybody. Welcome back to Sports Talk, week number 4. I'm your host, Mike Yellick, alongside Dustin Pastula. By the way, Lola is absent today. She'll be back next week.
Yeah.
And you changed, by the way. I just noticed that now.
No, I have this on the first segment.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. My mind's not with it today. It's in ref land. I'm still your champ, by the way. So that's that. I'm thinking I'm the champ. Just let's get on.
No, you're not. Go ahead.
I am, though. We have the Thursday night game. That's wrong, by the way. It's switch it around on me here. The Browns at the Ravens. Ravens got their first, well, not their first, but their second win this year against the Patriots last week.
That was good.
I'm going, obviously this game is so, the Browns are the worst team in the league. Ravens.
Ravens, it has to be Ravens.
Yes. The Patriots.
Who are 1-2.
1-2 Patriots at the Bills.
I think this game brings the Patriots back to even 2-2.
Yeah, they'll be back to 500. Patriots all the way. Then we have the Chargers, who are also 2-1.
Very good.
Now not undefeated anymore.
My second favorite team, mind you.
Yes. At
Like it matters.
the Chiefs, who just got a win against the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints. Mind you, the Saints are 0-3. We might be getting to that later. Anyway.
Well,
the Chargers.
Chargers, yes. I mean,
Yeah.
the Chiefs. While they did get their win against the Saints, the Chiefs.
Of course.
Or the Chargers, obviously.
The Chargers.
Panthers, who are 1-2. Didn't see this coming because I picked them to win that division. Against the Falcons, who are probably the best team in the league right now.
Probably they're undefeated.
Yes.
And
I'm going to say they're probably the best team in the league.
Probably.
Falcons.
Yes, Falcons. Especially seeing as it's in Atlanta.
Think about this.
It's in Atlanta.
The 49ers, who are 2-1, not the best team in the league. Now that people the first week of the season were saying, oh, they're the best team in the league. Now this week, they might not even be the best team in the division.
That's true.
Everyone's saying, oh, the Cardinals are, which I don't think so. But 49ers are at the Jets, who just got
Who are also 2-1.
who got a tough win against the Dolphins, who should
Let's
be
just put it this way. This is one of the 3 games in contention, so this one matters.
Yes.
At least as far as we're concerned.
I'm actually going to go with the 49ers.
As is Lola, and I am going to go with the Jets. Imagine that.
Wow, okay. Usually it would be, the Jets, Tebow,
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't go with the Jets.
oh, yes.
Anyway.
Then we have the Vikings, who are 2-1, beat the 49ers, are at the Lions, who are 1-2. But I think they both become 500. I think the Lions win this game.
And I'm going to go with Lola and pick the Vikings.
Wow. Wow.
That's how it goes, man.
Okay. Then we have the Seahawks, who are 2-1,
Quote unquote.
at the Rams, who stink. I mean, sorry, they stink. No, they stink. I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Seahawks as
And they'll
well.
get a real win this time.
Seahawks as well.
Then we have the Titans, who had probably one of the game of the week.
Probably.
It was a pretty good game they had there against the
I
Lions.
think it was what, 44-41?
44-41. It's a high-scoring game. At the Texans, who are 3-0. I'm actually going to go with the Titans.
Really? I'm not. Texans.
You love the Texans. I don't
love the Texans. First of all, they got me into my leadership last week because you called me dumb for picking them, but look what happened. So, but I'm going to go with the Texans.
All right.
The 3-0. All
right.
You're at Houston.
Okay. All right. Then we have the Raiders, who I can't remember what happened. They actually beat the Steelers.
They did.
Wow. They're not beating this team. They're not going to beat Peyton. They're playing at the Broncos, and the Broncos win this game.
Broncos.
I mean the Broncos.
I'm going with the Broncos as well.
Then we have the Dolphins. They're terrible.
They're great.
At the Cardinals,
Who are also
3-0.
undefeated. How? I don't know. Cobb is their quarterback.
Yeah, that's a joke. The Cardinals do win this game, though.
Cardinals.
Dolphins are terrible.
4-0. Cardinals.
Then we have the Bengals, who came out winning actually against the Redskins.
That's
They're
right.
at the Jaguars, who maybe it's all Florida teams. They just stink.
Yeah, they're not doing well. They're really
the
not.
The Jaguars are terrible, so I'm going to go with the Bengals in this one.
I'm going to pick the Jaguars.
Okay. Then we have the Redskins and RG3. Hey, you down with RG3? Oh, you know me.
Anyway.
They're at the Bucks. And I'm going to say, in this one, I'm going to go with...
This is our third game.
This is the third game that counts, by the way, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to... Oof, man, this is hard. I'm going to go with the Redskins.
Who did Fuller pick?
She picked the Bucks.
She did pick the Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm also going with the Redskins.
Yes.
Now,
No.
I picked the way I picked because now this eliminates the possibility for a tie.
Yes.
So,
I will be the monthly champion as well. Possibly, hopefully. Then we have the winless Saints. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying that. At the Packers, who got screwed on Monday night. Not in that way. They are going to be 0-4. Packers win this game.
especially seeing as first of all, you're playing at Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
Second of all, the Packers are furious from Monday night.
Oh my God.
Packers win this game.
Do you think they give up in their mind though because of that loss?
No,
you don't?
definitely
Okay.
not. I think they're
all right. I don't either, but okay. Giants at the Eagles
Should be a good game.
Should be a good game. It's an NFC East rival. Could be game of the week. I'm actually going to say the Eagles win because every time the Eagles have a bad game like they had, they always bounce back and they do good. I can't even talk right now. They do good is what I was trying to say, and I think they win.
Honestly, I think the Giants give the Philadelphia fans more of a reason to brag about putting Foles in.
Oh, jeez. So you're going with the Giants.
Yes. I'll tell you what, though. And this is very rare for me to say, and you know this, I hope the Eagles win. I really do.
I believe in Eli. I believe he can touch the sky, but not against us.
I liked that. That was nice.
That was nice. The Bears, who... What even happened with the Bears?
They won.
They did win.
They did win.
Play? I don't even know.
I don't really think
They're
it matters.
2-1. All right.
I don't think it matters.
They are at... Oh, they played the Rams.
That's right.
They are at the Cowboys,
Who are also...
who barely squeaked away with a win at the Bucks, which is pitiful. I'm actually going to go with the Bears in this one.
Yeah?
Yes. What? You have to think about this?
Yeah, I think I might go with the Cowboys. They're at home.
Really?
They're at home.
Oh.
They're at home.
All right, well, he's going with the Cowboys. I'm going with the Bears. That's pretty much it for our predictions.
Okay, and let's see what our producer has. The 3 undefeated teams.
Okay.
The Cardinals, who is it? The Cardinals,
Texans.
the Texans, and the Falcons. Which team stays undefeated the longest?
Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah.
I think it has to be the Falcons. I think it's very hard to even find a weakness in that team.
Did you see,
their
by the way...
defense is solid, their quarterback is solid, their offense is solid.
Speaking of quarterback on one of these teams, did you see Matt Schaub got half of his ear taken off? Did you see that?
No.
In the game on Sunday. Might want to YouTube that for everyone watching, too. It's pretty graphic.
Really?
Part of his ear came off. This is where him and Evander Holyfield have something in common. Not Mike Tyson.
Was the glue not holding? Like, I was wondering. Yeah, like, what? Nobody can bite through it.
No, the way he got hit, I forget who it was by, but it was a pretty gnarly looking thing. I'll never say gnarly again. By the way, the Cardinals won't. They won't go undefeated for too much longer. Maybe this week, because they have a push game against the Dolphins.
Next question we have here is, Madden has gone on record on a radio station and on NFL.com. John Madden, the announcer John Madden, former Raiders head coach, has said that RG3 is the best player. He is not 1-2. The team is 1-2. He has put up
1-2 as a starter. You gonna argue that?
I will, because it's the team that's 1-2. Has said that RG3 is the best player in the NFL.
He's 1-2 as a starter.
Anyway. Best player in the NFL.
No. What?
That's what he said.
No.
The best player in the NFL.
No. Madden needs to take some more medicine. If seriously. You're getting pretty old and senile to say that kind of stuff.
I can't say I agree either. I really can't.
Come on.
I will say this, though. RG3 as a player is a really good player for the simple fact is, while the Redskins are 1-2,
he's 1-2 as a starter.
Fine. To agree to disagree. While the Redskins are 1-2, he has put up average and above average numbers.
Above average for the first game. Decent for the last two. Yes.
Yeah, I guess you can say decent. And I think he's only thrown, one interception in the first 3 games, so that's pretty good.
1-2 as a starter.
I think it's a little too early to ask this question, seeing as it is only week 3. But the question being asked right now is: are the Saints' playoff hopes over?
I actually don't think it's too early. I'm going to say yes right away.
You're going to say yes right
Yeah,
away?
they're going to be 0-4 this week. Yep.
True. While it is possible to bounce back off of that, they would have to win 5 games in a row to go above average.
And they would have to have a head coach that's capable of doing that, and they don't even have their head coach.
True.
Right now,
But here's the thing: they would have to win 5 games in a row to even put themselves with a winning record. Now, think about it. They're probably going to lose this week, which puts them at 0-4. So 5 games puts them at a winning record, but 5 games from now is week 7 already.
Yeah.
So I guess
They're
I can
done.
see where you're coming from.
They're done.
I don't think they're done. I think it's very, very possible. There's 16 games in the season.
I'm going to go on record. Stick a fork in them. They're done. Saints, coffin closed.
There's 13
Over.
games left.
I don't care. They're done.
There's 13 games left. It is
They're
highly
going to be 120. They're done.
possible for them to make the playoffs. It's incredibly possible. But it's also incredibly just as possible for them to miss the playoffs.
Saints are done. Stick a fork in them. Done. Might as well be playing. Might as well be the.
This question, I'm not even going to answer. I'm going to leave this all to Mike Yeller. How many games does Andy Reid need to win this year to keep his job?
10-6. I think we need to make the playoffs. We need to make the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, he's gone. If we make the playoffs and we win 1 playoff game, that cements him for another year. Because think about it. Look, Andy Reid, in order to maintain his job, you're going to need to win a playoff game. If you lose a playoff game, you make the playoffs and you lose, he's out. But if he wins 1 playoff game, I think that's enough because you can argue and say, oh, the offensive line wasn't the best, his son died, blah, blah, blah. So, and Nick Foles is his baby right now. So then they're going to give him that for next year. So,
but let me throw this into the mix. Here's the thing. He has, in his tenure as the Eagles coach, he has had horrendous seasons. Seasons where he should have been fired.
I don't know about that.
So, what? I'm pretty sure we can go back, way back.
The only losing season he's had and this is true, since 2000. 99, he was his rookie. He was a rookie.
Anyway,
he was a rookie head coach in 99, so that doesn't count. From 2000 to now, he's had 1 losing season, which was 6-10 in 2005, and we had Mike McMahon as our backup because Donovan McNabb had a sports hernia that year. So
but you also have to look at it this way. He has, in his time there, he has yet to give you guys a Super Bowl. Number 1, number 2.
We had a Super Bowl. Not a Super Bowl win, but we had a Super Bowl.
You didn't get a Super Bowl. You played in one. You didn't get one. So,
okay.
What I'm trying to say is there have been multiple years, not just...
A mouse?
Haha. There have been multiple years, not just that 2005 year, where people have argued that he should have been fired. So,
yeah. I mean, I'll agree with that. I mean, Andy Reid keeps his job if we go 10-6 and make a playoff win. Get a playoff win, I think. So, you know what I mean?
You want to take this question?
Yes. Torrey Smith for the Baltimore Ravens had a gutting performance. His brother died the morning of the game. Was it the best performance? He did play pretty good. He had 2 touchdowns in the Ravens game. He did play very well. I was very impressed. Why do you look like you're going to laugh about it?
I'm not going to laugh about it. I just... Although, first of all, that's random to me. Second of all, I just really couldn't read what he read.
Although,
his handwriting's pretty
read
good.
what he read.
Read what he wrote.
There you go. That's
his
better.
handwriting is pretty good.
We have one more topic we're going to get to in a minute, but I just want to say something about that. And I'm not. This is not me being heartless. His brother died. Yes, he easily could have said, "I'm not going to play tonight," but that doesn't make him a hero because he decided to play. Like, why are we all supposed to bow down and kiss his feet? Because he played. Look, I get it, but to me, that's not what a hero is. A hero is going out there every single game and giving it what you got. You could get, demolished in whatever way, and then come back the next day and say, "Coach, I'm ready to practice." That's a hero, going out there every day, putting your body on the line, which is what a lot of those players do, don't get me wrong.
You can go back in history and you can also look at some of the players. This one guy's name escaped me, but he was a quarterback. He had 3 cracked ribs. I think they were even broken, and he played an entire second half with broken ribs.
Yeah.
Because he knew there was no backup. So
I love this question. Well, here it is. Should the Eagles sign Donovan McNabb?
He wrote that for you. Come on.
Yes. I think they should. Dustin, please give
I'd
me.
love to play. I'd love it. I would love to
Please
play.
give me a reason why they would not sign Donovan McNabb. Okay, he's too old. He's stuck.
First of all, I didn't
So
even
what?
know Donovan McNabb was still in the NFL. I thought
He's not.
I thought he retired.
He did.
Okay, so
Oh, and there hasn't been anyone. Brett Favre. I can name a couple others. that have
yeah,
come out of
but
retirement.
he himself has to come out of retirement
He
before
will.
they can hire
He would
him.
love to.
I mean, he can't. They can't just be like, oh, we want to go after Donovan McNabb. He's not a free agent. He's retired. So he himself has
He'll
to
come
out
back.
of But I mean, I don't see how he can do any worse than Vic. Or,
Yeah, that's my point.
I think if you're given an ultimatum between forcing Donovan McNabb out of retirement and putting in a rookie like Foles, I think you go.
You're
with
much
it.
better off with McNabb than Foles.
Because you know what? I'm a
Please.
big believer. I am a big believer, folks, and this will probably come back multiple times this year, but I'm a big believer of experience leading a team.
Yeah.
And
Oh, absolutely.
like I said, Vic is a good athlete, not a good quarterback,
Yeah.
but he has the experience. And yeah, his performances in the first 3 games were horrendous, but you have to look at it this way. He had horrible performances in the first 3 games,
But he also brought us back in 2 games.
exactly, and
Three
he's
games.
still 2-1.
Yeah.
So
Still 2-1. Although we're this close to being 0-3. You can also look at it that way.
true, but you're not 0-3. That's
No, I
almost
know.
doesn't count.
Well.
So
Hey, you down with RG3? Yeah, you know me.
no. What I'm trying to say is you can't take Vic out of there because he has the experience. He's been known not just this season but last season, time and time again,
But can
to
you see
do what
this?
it takes to win.
But can
he
you see
does
this?
win games.
Can you see Vic getting injured this year, which we all know he's going to eventually?
This was a question before, and the answer was yes.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
And Donovan McNabb, who could never get it done for Philadelphia, comes back, plays, the final 6 games or whatever, leads us to the playoffs, and then wins a Super Bowl for us. I know I'm looking at this like Rocky Balboa thing here, but
Okay.
what if that would
That's
actually
not
happen?
going to happen.
What if that would happen, though?
It would be cool.
Okay,
But
well then-
it would also be awesome if Angels came down and played mini golf with me and my girlfriend while we were out on our 37th anniversary because we're 24 years old and we can have 37 anniversaries. That would be awesome too. But that has just as much possibility of happening.
All right, that pretty much sums it
You
up.
know where. Snowball's chancing you know where.
Yes. HE double hockey stick.
There's 2 sticks
Yes.
to make it forward.
We will see you next week for week number 5. Right here. Get your drumsticks ready. On ba da 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 ba 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 da bum. Sports Talk. We're coming back next week.
Very good.